Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Jay Barry here, and I'm back with another video. I'm going to be talking about a few things, man, that I'm really excited about, which you guys can see clearly. DNF Duel, we're going to be talking about the character leaks, seeing who is next. Hopefully these leaks are true. And yeah, let's talk about the game in general as we lead up to the release date for DNF Duel. Also, we're going to be talking about some GranBlue Fantasy Versus as well, because we got some new news for that game as well, and I'm pretty excited for that. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge fan of GranBlue Fantasy and GranBlue Fantasy Versus. So when I see news like this, I get a little excited, man. It tickles my fancy, so I have to talk about this. I've been sitting on this stuff for about like 2 days now, or probably 3 days now, and I'm just like, yo, I got to talk about it, man. I gotta let it go. Yes, I'm still on a little YouTube hiatus, little vacation, but when there's stuff that I'm super passionate about and I just want to let my thoughts out, I'm going to talk about it and upload a video. And this video is no different when it comes to DNF Duel and GranBlue Fantasy Versus. So we all know that DNF Duel is a fighting game that's coming out June 28th. It's gonna have rollback netcode, which is a great thing that developers, fighting game developers, are listening to the community. And yeah, this is just one of those things that just need to be implemented in all fighting games, because if COVID taught us anything, online is super important when it comes to these games, man. And you can develop a community. It can thrive with some good online netcode. So we see that stuff with Guilty Gear. We've seen that stuff at these older games getting updated, like BlazBlue, Central Fiction. We see how that community is on an uproar now. And with DNF Duel is going to have rollback, which we played 2 betas, and the netcode, in my opinion, from my experiences, was great. The first beta netcode, the first beta, I had like a few issues here and there with some people that's lagging and whatnot. But the second one, I didn't have no issues with anybody lagging, to be honest with you, or no hitches or anything like that. It was just running really smooth. And I played a lot of matches. Yes, granted, still like, a small thing, but I got strong faith when it comes to the netcode for DNF Duel. And I like the gameplay. I think the gameplay is pretty good. I like the characters so far, and that's what we're going to talk about here, man, because apparently there was some leaks going on here with DNF Duel, and it was leaked by PlayStation themselves. It's funny because I remember adding this game to my wish list, and I was reading through the description, and I swore I screenshotted this thing, and I can't find a screenshot for anywhere. I know I screenshotted this thing, yo, on my phone, but I just can't find it anywhere. But yo, shout out to my man Chucko. We was talking about this, and I was like, yeah, I remember seeing some the like PlayStation Store, and it was talking about how they had all the modes that they're gonna have: story mode, arcade stuff, the lobbies online, obviously the ranked play, casual play, training mode, and all the trials and all that stuff. They're going to have all that stuff that was shown in the description. And yeah, we was talking about how these characters got leaked, and shout out to him for posting up the picture where I'm going to be showing you guys the actual screenshot of all the characters got leaked. So we already know in DNF Duel we got to play as, I want to say, 8 characters in the beta, where we played as Berserker, Grappler, Striker, Inquisitor, Dragon Knight, Ranger, Konoichi, Hitman, and Ghostblade. So that's 9 characters actually we got to play for the beta. Did I say Vanguard? I think I said Vanguard, right? Or am I tripping? Hold on. Berserker, Striker, Inquisitor, Dragon Knight, Ranger, Hitman, Konoichi, Vanguard, Ghostblade. Yeah, so nine characters. Oh, I'm forgetting one. It's 10 characters. Crusader. That's the one I'm forgetting. I knew it was like 10 characters, something like that. So yeah, Crusader. So we got to play as 10 characters in the beta. And according to this leak, the game is going to launch with a 16 character roster, which is great. You know, I think that's a great starting point. I personally thought it was going to do like a 13, 14 kind of roster, but they're going to do a 16 character roster, and I think that's a great start for any fighting game, in my personal opinion, especially a 1v1 fighting game. So let me show you guys the leak real quick of what Chuck shows. So we're gonna go through the actual character list here when it comes to Dungeon Fighter Online, but we're also going to be showcasing leaks. So this is Dungeon Fighter in itself, right? There's 16 characters in Dungeon Fighter, over 60 enhancement classes. So each class have like subclasses within the game, and they derive characters from the subclasses and all that stuff within the game. So these are the classes here. Slayer, you know, Slayer female, Slayer male fighter, you know, both female and male. Then you have Gunner, both male and female. Then you have Mage, both male and female. Then you have the Priest, both male and female. Thief, Knight, Demonic Lancer, Agent, Dark Knight, and Creator, right? And here is the leak here. My boy Chuck posted it up. So here's the leak. So total of 16 unique characters are available. Berserker, Striker, Grappler, Inquisitor, Dragon Knight, Ranger, Hitman, Konoichi, Enchantress, Vanguard, Swiftmaster, Ghostblade, Troubleshooter, Crusader, Launcher, and an unlockable hidden character. Unlockable hidden character. It's crazy to say, because we already saw like the box art for the game. So, you know, and it showcased some of the characters already, where they kind of leaked out some of the characters already, where we saw the Enchantress character. We saw the Launcher, which we thought was like the mechanic or something like that at first, but it's actually like the Launcher character. And we also saw like a new character in the background where it was like, who is this person here? So here's the Launcher right here. We can zoom in here. Here's this character that we don't know who it is. Here's the female Mage Enchantress character. And then we got all the characters that we already know: Ghostblade, Ranger, Striker, Vanguard, Berserker, and all that good stuff, right? So what we're gonna be doing now, let me show you. So they saying that there is the Launcher character. At first, when we saw that little teaser trailer, we thought it was the mechanic. So this is the mechanic, and this is her first awakening, where we thought this was the character here, because, you know, we saw this little thing in there here, but it's actually this character, Launcher, with this big ass grenade launcher here, as we can see that she has here on the box art. So that was kind of, you know, funny right there, where, you know, a lot of people say, oh the mechanic, but no, it's actually Launcher. So I guess we're gonna have like two nice range characters with Ranger, and then we have Launcher by blowing people up across the screen, you know. But it's crazy, because they're saying here we also have Troubleshooter. So Troubleshooter, I think, is in the Agent class here. So here we go. Troubleshooter is right here. So we already got like an Agent class character, which is Hitman, and we all know Hitman right here. But this is Troubleshooter here. This is Troubleshooter. So I'm not sure what to get here. You're saying that the Troubleshooter in the battlefield who subdues his enemies with bayonet, shotgun, and bombs. So I'm guessing there's gonna be like more set play kind of stuff with his character, and then he has a shotgun to blast your ass. And the sword is a little bit different, right? Then the Hitman class is more like the assassin type with the gun, SMG. It's a Adachi and an SMG. So this character, this class already, the Agent class, is pretty strong, because I think Hitman is like a really slept on character. Like from the first beta, I've been telling people, it's like, yo, this character is kind of OD. The awakening for this character is one of the best in my opinion, because now it adds additional stuff to the specials and the DP and all that stuff. And already this is very hard to punish this character, in my personal opinion. And then we have the troubleshooter, which, you know, in the same class, man, we're definitely going to see how this character is going to be. You know what I mean? We're going to see definitely how this character is going to be. So that's the one of the leak characters here that I showcased here earlier. So this is the character here, troubleshooter. So let's look at the next character, which is going to be, let's see what we're going to look at next. Let's look at Enchantress. The Enchantress is part of the mage class here. And let's go on here. She's the final mage here. Ooh, yo, her Neo Awaken look fire. So yeah, this is the character right here, Enchantress. And we see her with like a little doll kind of stuffed bunny here from the box art. We see the same type of bunny here, so we can confirm, okay, the Enchantress is in the game for sure. So yeah, I think I already knew when before the game, you know, revealed his characters. I kind of felt like, you know, one of these mage classes is going to be shown for sure. There's no way they're going to have the base roster and not have like one of these mage classes in the game. And when I think about, like, and I look at this character, I'm feeling the vibe of complexity. But I know a lot of the people that like love that stuff, they're gonna be labbing this character. She's gonna be cheap. That's what I'm just feeling with this character. Like all these mage classes, no different than like Noelle, you know what I mean, from BlazBlue. You know, that's the vibe I'm getting from her. Not Noelle. What's the vampire girl? Not Noelle, but damn, I forgot the girl with the umbrella. But you already know who I'm talking about, and you already know the vibes. That's the vibe that I'm getting with her. So the next character we're going to look at here is Swiftmaster. This character right here definitely, you know, caught my eye. Like, you remember there was a video I put up here, like trying to break down the characters and, you know, who's going to be in the game and whatnot. And this character and this subclass already had me, you know, hooked, especially the Glacial Master, which I kind of wish it was in the game. You know what I mean? Who doesn't want an ice user? Huh? Anybody? No? Nobody want an ice user? All right, forget y'all. But Swiftmaster is like a wind kind of, you know, user. That's the element that they're using. And the character looks sick, in my opinion. The character looks sick. You know what I mean? A mage who uses the power of wind in his command. So I'm definitely looking forward to see what this character is how this character is gonna play out. We can always watch the videos here to see how the character plays out and whatnot, but I'm not going to really do that right now. I kind of want to be surprised with it. But what's cool is that they're saying the weapon of choice is a pole. So he's definitely going to have a weapon. And one thing I know about in this game here is that range is super important. So we're going to see how, you know, far, you know, range of attacks, his normals and stuff is going to be with the Swiftmaster. Oh, let me look at Enchantress. I'm pretty sure it's gonna see like a rod or something. A broomstick. Okay, so her weapon of choice is a broomstick. Gotcha. But she uses curses and X dolls and all that stuff. So yeah, so Swiftmaster is definitely a character that I'm gonna be, keeping an eye out for, because, you know, the character that's by design wise already has my eye, you know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be focused on like a speed type of character. Oh, he's looking at, if you look at the actual, you know, Dungeon Fighter Online, the range is at max and the speed is at max. So that's gonna be interesting. You know what I mean? Are they going to implement that within the game? Let's see. Let's see. I would love it. I would love it, because, you know, Dragon Knight is like my secondary character. Though, to those people that don't know, I am a Striker main in the game so far. I'm loving the hell out of Striker from the first 2 betas, and I'm also liking Dragon Knight as well. But if Swiftmaster is what I'm expecting him to be, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to have Swiftmaster as like that secondary type of character. You know what I mean? So next character we're going to look at here from the leak. So we did We did Troubleshooter, we did Swiftmaster, we did Enchantress. Oh, Launcher. So Launcher was the next character, and this is the character, like I said, a lot of people thought it was the mechanic. A lot of people thought it was this character here, which I also thought it, because she had the goggles and she had a little thing on her head, but it's actually the Launcher. And just looking at the stats here, attack is 3, speed is 3. Woo! A gunner specialized in range attacks with heavy arms. Weapon of choice is a hand cannon. So they saying that's a hand cannon. This junk look like a launcher. They say this is the hand cannon, so she must be strong. But yeah, looking pretty sick. We already got like a little snippet. Well, we didn't get a snippet, but we just saw the character reveal in game with the last trailer that they showcased here. And yeah, it's already looking good, man. Like I said, Berserker, Striker, Grappler, Inquisitor, Dragon Knight, Ranger, Hitman, Konoichi, Enchantress, Vanguard, Swiftmaster, Ghostblade, Troubleshooter, Crusader, Launcher, and a secret character. And yeah, like, I don't know who the secret character is going to be, because based off the box art, I don't know who this character is here. It might be in this class, the Lancer class set. You know what I mean? Because the Lancer class set is the only one that has that like little fur stuff here. So let's see. We already got Vanguard for sure, so it's not him. Skirmisher. Nope, it's not Skirmisher. Dragoon, I doubt it's a Dragoon. Or it could be like a failed Dragoon, I don't know. An Impaler, definitely not Impaler, sure. So it's very interesting what this secret character can be. Let me see the other class setups. Let me see the Dark Knight. I'm Batman. Definitely not Dark Knight. This will actually be like a cool boss though. You know what I mean? It'll be like a cool little boss fight here. Definitely not him. See the other agents. I think we already checked out the other agents, right? Specialists. Oh, definitely not him. Like, yeah, the only one I can really think of is something in the Lancer class. We already got a Crusader here. Monk. Definitely not Monk. You know these classes are definitely coming for the people that like the big guys. Exorcist. No. Avenger. Ooh, it could probably be like a Avenger. This look like he's like a dark priest. You know what I mean? He's giving off that low vibes. You know what I mean? Ooh, hold up. What is this hole in this man's stomach? Hold up. Did we not see a character like a hole in his stomach? Was it in this class? Was it specialist? No, it wasn't special. I know I saw somebody with like a hole in his stomach. Or am I tripping? Might be tripping. I'm doing this live, by the way, guys. Let me see Dark Knight once again. Nah, yeah, I might be tripping. I think I'm tripping, guys. I think I'm tripping, but it could be one of those classes, man. Could be one of those classes. It could be the Fallen Priest or the Dark Priest guy, the Avenger. It'll be that class. But one thing I would definitely love for DNF Duel to have is not necessarily use like the Awakening for a different character or whatnot, but to use the Awakening for like a different costume. You know what I mean? I think this will be dope. Whether you earn it or you charge for it, I think this will be dope, because some of these characters that we see and their awakenings look fire as hell. Look at Berserker's awakening. His Neo awakening, then he got his second awakening. That junk look fire. By the way, this character right here, Blade Master, it could be him too. It could be this Blade Master character. This looking like Soul right here. But look at the Neo awakening. Fire. Then we have Ghostblade, Neo awakening. Fire. You know what I mean? Like I think they can capitalize so much off of that stuff. And I was looking at this and I was like, yo, let me see how my girl Striker looking for the Neo Awakening. Look at that. Look at that Neo Awakening, yo. Yo, Aiton, Arc Systems. Yo, I need y'all to holla at me, man. Put this costume in the game, please. I don't care if it's $10, $5, $15. I'm buying it. I am buying it, yo. This shit look crazy. The second one looked kind of fire too. You know what I mean? But then we got, you know, the Striker bait costume here, which I'm not upset about. But yeah, a lot of these characters in their awakening. Where's the gunner at? Look at my man Ranger. His awakening. Look at this. Yo, y'all telling me y'all wouldn't buy a costume like that, bruh? That costume is looking fire. It's looking fire. So yeah, they added a new character here, Blitz, right? Yeah, this guy added a new character here. But yeah, Ranger is definitely one of those characters too that people's gonna have to watch out for. This character is kind of dangerous. You know what I mean? He's kind of dangerous. But yeah, a lot of the even the Swift Master. Look at his Neo Awakening. That junk looks fire. You know what I mean? It just looks fire, man. Mansion Walker. Look at that. This just looks crazy. But yeah, I think they're smart enough to capitalize on this. Look at this is the last one we're gonna show you is a Dragon Knight character awakening. Where's she at? Look at this. That child looks heat, yo. She telling me that they don't want to put these as costumes down the line or something like that. I think that would be fire as hell, man. But yeah, so far I'm liking what I'm hearing when it comes to these leaks. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. Like, yo, does this lineup sound pretty good? Just even showing you all the characters and whatnot. I think 16 you know, character roster is great, especially for a new, you know, fighting game. That's a great starting point. Get to learn the matchups quicker and all that stuff. I'm not asking for no 25 30 characters in the beginning of a 1v1 fighting game. You know what I mean? You know, ease up. Let me learn some of these matchups, and you know, from time to time, as time progresses, you know, we can learn about the other DLCs and all that stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm very, very excited for DNF Duel, and you know, hopefully, you know, we get to see these trailers soon because the game is coming out June 28th. So I'm pretty sure by next month they're going to start ramping up some of these trailers leading up to the official release of the game. And yeah, and also they had like 2 polls. If you guys haven't done the polls yet, definitely go and do the polls and sound your opinion off in the chat. Not the chat, but to them and the developers. But next up, we're going to move on, man, and we're going to talk about some GranBlue Fantasy Versus. We're going to keep that DNF Duel music running, though, because that junk does heat. And I just like DNF Duel, man. But I'm very, very, very excited because GranBlue got a nice little teaser. Well, I don't want to say teaser, but a little announcement here when it came to the game, where they pretty much said that they were going to be doing, let me actually pull it up here. They were going to be doing some updates to the game coming very soon. So here we go. Shout out to the Anime FGC News. That's my people over there, like Blue and all of them. So shout out to them. But they're saying that version 2.8 is coming this summer or coming soon, and they said early June or whatnot. Saying there's going to be 3 new actions will be added in version 2.8. Update is scheduled for early June. Detailed videos coming soon. 3 new actions can legit change the way how a game is played. You know what I mean? That can legit just change the dynamic of a fighting game. Adding 3 new actions. This is going to be new, you know, supers. It's going to be new specials, new normals. I don't know, but there's things that I would actually love to see in GranBlue Fantasy Versus that I think will be cool in the game. The first thing, but I know the major thing that everybody want me to say, I'm going to say it as well, but I don't think this is going to align itself with the actual actions. When I see actions, I'm thinking about in-game, mechanic stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, rollback netcode is the first thing on the list that I personally would want to see be implemented in GranBlue Fantasy Versus. They know it. We know it. People that don't play the game know it. We want rollback in this game. I think GranBlue Fantasy Versus is one of those games that suffered due to like COVID and didn't really get a good chance to show its chops when it comes to offline or even online. Online, we ourselves, the online arcade, we did many tournaments for the game where a lot of people saw it, was like, yo, this is a cool ass game. But eventually we had those matches where netcode came into play, and it wasn't a fun experience for a lot of people. Even when it comes to the friends, like me and Chuck trying to play, it is not the greatest of experience. Playing an 8 9 frame lag in this game. But yeah, so rollback is definitely something I personally want in the game, but I don't think this has to do with the actual actions. There's no way. And even it says it right here as well. New battle mechanics. So there's no way with these 3 new actions, these new battle mechanics, they are not going to add rollback netcode. There's no way. I still have faith in humanity and these fighting game developers. Okay, and there is no way that it can put out this picture here. This roadmap here and be like, yo, no rollback netcode though. You know what I mean? Especially if a game like BlazBlue cross tag battle implemented rollback netcode, and it is beautiful. My experiences playing it so far has been top notch in BB tag. There's no way that GranBlue Fantasy Versus with all these mechanics is going to be added and they not implement rollback netcode. But let's talk about some things that I would like to see. The first and foremost, the first thing I want to see as far as like a new battle mechanic is like a V reversal or alpha counter, or a dead angle kind of thing. You know what I mean? A get off me tool other than DPs in the game. Cost meter, sure. Everybody builds up a skybound art meter and all that stuff. Maybe implement that somehow, where if you want to get people off you gotta sacrifice your skybound art meter. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but I think something like that will be huge for GranBlue Fantasy Versus. Sometimes when you're in these corners with these characters, like a Zeta, nobody want to deal with triple overheads and all that stuff. Or you're in the corner with a Lancelot, you don't want to get them high lows, them 50-50 mix-ups all day. Pretty much everybody has it. Or playing somebody like Belial, and you in that corner, you want get off me a little bit. Let me reset the nooch a little bit. Let me get out. You know what I mean? I think that would be cool. Other than using an EXDP or something like that. So yeah, I think something like that will be awesome. One thing, I don't know if this will be a new action, but yeah, just overall, in my opinion, I feel that special moves and the cooldowns that should just go faster. You know what I mean? It should go faster. Who cares about the whole easy input and the manual input? It should just you should be able to do it much quicker, especially after an EX move. I feel like that needs to replenish much faster, in my personal opinion. Also, I would like to see new command normals for overheads, not just the universal everybody do a jump and attack type overhead, but actual command normals for overheads. Because now you have a powerful tool. If these stuff is implemented, now you have a powerful tool like a reversal, like a get off me tool, a burst or whatnot, You know what I mean? Maybe we should have more opportunities to open people up. I don't know. You have a guard button. Let's open some people up, man. Give some command normals that would apply like an overhead or like a low. I don't know. You know what I mean? I just think it would be dope to have something like that, an actual real overhead type move. You know what I mean? And third stuff. Is that 3 already? I don't know if that's 3. I don't know if that's 3 that I said. I think I did say 3 things, but let's do a 4th one. I don't know. Let's just think of something on the fly. What I would like to see. Just overall, I would like to see the role work the same way as how DNF Duel role works. Fully invincible, invulnerable type role, where once it starts up, I don't know what's the frame where to start up, but it's fully invincible. You know, in GranBlue right now, if you do like any type of low or grab, you can catch the person with the roll. But would that make it too powerful? I don't know. I think it might make it a little bit too powerful, right? Y'all let me know in the chat, yo, because I think DNF Duel, the role is great. You know what I mean? You can still catch people off the recovery, like you can grab them and punish them or whatnot, depending on what you're doing. But oh, you know what would be great? You know what would be great? Like a what's it called? Like a red RC kind of thing, a roaming cancel. That would be great. Once again, you're also using your skybound meter to like cancel specials or certain moves into one another to like link combos or extend combos. I think that would be amazing. Or cancel, like a conversion would cancel like an attack or something. I think that would be amazing. If they add some type of like ability like that, yeah, people gonna be like, oh, but Guilty Gear, everybody want to be Guilty Gear. No, but GranBlue and Guilty Gear play very, very differently. GranBlue is totally a much slower game, and I think it could work. I think it could definitely work. You know what I mean? Help people get much better block strings or just creativity when it comes to combos in the game. So yeah, those are the things I would like to see implemented in these new actions or these battle mechanics of the game. But we're gonna see very, very soon. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna be uploading videos in May as well. You know, Evo is coming, so they want to get all this information out there. You know, before Evo actually starts up. So yeah, definitely in May we're probably gonna be seeing some videos on this stuff. That's what they're gonna be implementing. But regardless on what they implement, rollback needs to be in the game for sure. Rollback needs to be in the game. But that's not the only thing here we want to talk about when it comes to GranBlue Fantasy Versus. They also had a character poll here, so shout out to the great people over there at Events Hubs. One of my favorite websites to go to because you get proper information here. And pretty much, from they had polls for like years and years and years for GranBlue Fantasy Versus to see which characters they would like to see be implemented in the game. So we're going to be showcasing like what their list is, which I'm kind of surprised because I remember the last poll, or I could be wrong, is where Siegfried was like #1. Siegfried is a very popular character in the actual RPG of GranBlue Fantasy. So yeah, he is a very popular character that a lot of people want to see. He's also one of the characters that's going to be in GranBlue Fantasy Relink. Theophon, he's also another popular character. Yeah, Beatrix could be like number 2 or 1 as well, because she is very, very popular. A lot of people love Beatrix. Yo, Ilsa, I'm surprised Ilsa is number 8. I would think Ilsa is probably like 5 or 6 or something like that. But Anila, I don't really. Oh yeah, I know Anila. Okay, she's the pole girl, right? She has like the Lancer or something like that. Nier, I don't remember Nier. Lucius, Vayne, I know Vayne. Big Axe guy. He's also in GranBlue Fantasy Relink. There was gameplay where they showed Lancelot, Percival, Siegfried, and Vayne actually playing together. So that's gonna be dope. I can't wait for that game. So this is Japan list right here. Sandalphone is the top character. I don't know who Sandalphone is though, but he's a top character on in Japan. So in Asia, we also have Sandalphone. Then we had Vikala, then Beatrix, top 3 as well. Yeah, Beatrix, I'm not surprised. This is surprising to see. Siegfried is just like one of those dudes that is just very, very popular character in GranBlue. Always been. Since I've been following GranBlue, Siegfried, everybody like Siegfried. Especially when the game first came out, GranBlue Fantasy Versus. Everybody was like, yo, where is Siegfried? Where is Siegfried? Where is Siegfried? Where is Siegfried? So I'm surprised he actually dropped after 2 years of no action to number 6 here in the Asia region. So let's see, North America, South America. Oh, so Sandalphone is number 1 as well. So that is 3 number 1s. I definitely gotta look into that character, or am I super late to GranBlue and what's going down in the game? So he is number 1 once again. Beatrix number 2. I'm not surprised by that. Like I said before in the Japanese one, Beatrix is a very, very popular character. Then we have Siegfried again, number 3. Ilsa, yep. I'm not surprised. Too surprised about Ilsa as well. Sandalphone, exactly. I'm not surprised about this. Yeah, the American one seems pretty down. Outside of him, which I gotta look up this character, it seems pretty much how I feel as well. Oh yeah, Silva. I don't think nobody else had Silva, which is surprising. Where they ain't got Silva on here? Shout out to America, man. America does know right. And then you have Vayne as well, which Vayne is popular character. Yeah, he's number 10 down here, but as far as being in the game versus, I think he'll be there. Is there anybody else? Who else? Okay, so there's nobody else. So yeah, these are the people that people are voting for, man. These are the top 10 people or characters that people are voting for to be in the game. Which I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by it. I think they said that GranBlue was going to have like another season, but I'm not too sure. I don't know if I'm imagining that. Like, you know what I mean? I was thinking about it and I just conceived it in my mind somewhere. But I think they said something like that. But I would love to see these characters in like a season 3 or something like that. I think this would be dope. To be honest with you, I think this will be dope to have. But yeah, I'm not against any of these characters being here. I think these characters are dope. You know, people who don't like the big swords, you know, big axe, you know, the beautiful cute characters that's also fucking beasts in the game. I don't think nobody will be upset with any of these characters being in DLC. Obviously they're not going to have all 10, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised here with any of these characters showing up as DLC. But let me know what's your thoughts, man. Just based off the look. I don't know if you know any of these characters from GranBlue, but just based off the look of the characters and the pictures, who you usually like to see in there. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, man. But yeah, guys, I am going to get up out of here, man. You know, that is the video. We spoke about DNF Duel and the leaks. We spoke about GranBlue Fantasy Versus. We're gonna see, man. Time will tell which characters make it, which characters is actually really in the game. But yeah, it's soon come, because that wave of like fighting game is very, very near. Cause once May hit, you're gonna see trailer after trailer after trailer after trailer. Then June, everybody's gonna be getting hyped for Evo, and there's more trailers than these actual updates and games and patch notes and seasons is coming in June. And then we're in July where people's running these tournaments, and then August we hitting Evo. It is going to be a beautiful time, man. But if you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, subscribe if you really enjoyed. But I'm your boy Jay Bari, and I'll see you when I see you. I'm gone. Deuces.